Okay, why don't we go ahead and begin? Welcome to this daily live stream meditation. This is being recorded on Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. And welcome to those who are joining live. And for those who are viewing this recording after the fact, also welcome to you all. In case you don't know, this is part of a series that we do every day, hosted on YouTube for now, and then hopefully back live in the sacred space once it's safe to do so on Northeastern's campus. But these are offered every day of the week, and one person takes each day, and so we have different guides and different uploaders for each weekday, in addition to our other content. So you can check out the YouTube channel to see the other types of offerings we have. We have yoga, which is very popular, yoga nidra, quicksando, a lot of things available. So with all that said, why don't we go ahead and get settled in for today's meditation? It's kind of a bit of a snowy day outside today, so hopefully we can find some peace during this week and kind of settle into a nice productive Wednesday for the rest of today. So we can begin first by closing your eyes, whether you're seated upright in a chair, if you're on a mat or a cushion, or if you're lying down, adjusting your posture so that you're seated or lying down comfortably and you won't have much of a need to move throughout the next 25 minutes or so. Palms can be face up in the lap if you're looking to feel uplifted, or face down if you're trying to cultivate a feeling of groundedness. Legs can be crossed or firmly planted on the ground, whatever is most comfortable. And we'll extend the neck, lifting the head up, allowing it to rest securely on the spine. You can lift the shoulders up, roll them back to open up the chest, taking a deep breath in and letting it go. We'll begin and end our practice with 3 chimes of the bell. And so now we're just settling into the body, what it means to be seated or lying presently right now. It can be helpful to find a particular place where the breath sensation is most clear, most salient. This can be some place in the nostrils, perhaps in the chest or in the stomach. And we'll use this as an anchor to return to if and when you notice your attention is drifted to thoughts of the past or of the future. In this practice of mindfulness meditation, we understand that this is perfectly normal, perfectly natural. It's what our mind does for most of the day as we go through our daily life. And so we can express gratitude to ourselves for giving us the space now, 20, 25 minutes, to just sit and to be. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. To settle our mind and settle our body, we can practice some controlled breathing. So on the in breath, we'll count to 4 or 5, holding at the top for 1 or 2 seconds, and then slowly, gently release 5 or 6 seconds. Please adjust the timings to suit whatever is most comfortable for you at this moment. We'll aim to exhale for longer than we inhale. This will allow our mind and our body to settle. And with each progressive exhale, releasing more and more tension, stress, anything that we're holding on to that we wish to and are ready to let go of right now. As we settle in, our face and our body gets more relaxed as we turn our attention to our forehead, to our eyebrows, releasing any tension we may be holding in the upper portion of our face as we relax our cheek, our jaw, our mouth. Allowing our arms to feel heavy, pulled down by the force of the earth, releasing any tension in the abdomen, in the belly, allowing the breath to fill the belly as we breathe outward. So the breath comes in, goes into the chest, and the belly expands out. And then the belly contracts on the exhale. Directing attention down to the legs and towards the feet, perhaps giving your toes a wiggle to let go of anything you're holding in the lower portion of your body. And we'll settle back now at that anchor, that point of present breath awareness in the nose, in the chest, or in the stomach. Some place where you can feel the breath sensation very clearly. We'll return to a natural, smooth pace of breathing, whatever's most comfortable. And we'll see if we can't focus on the sensation of breathing itself for a few moments, just noticing small details, the temperature of the air in the room, the swelling of pressure in the lungs and in the belly as the breath comes in. The feeling of pressure and fullness at the height of the breath cycle, and then the gentle release on the exhale. With each successive breath, allowing our attention to sink deeper into the state of calmness, serenity, a feeling of groundedness. The body is relaxed, the mind is relaxed. And so we'll spend some time now in silence, just sitting with the breath as it comes and as it goes. If and as you notice your attention drifting, you can express gratitude to yourself for simply noticing that this has happened, and then gently herding your attention back to that point of present breath awareness. Just watching as the breath comes and goes. With direct present awareness, noticing anything that comes up, any thoughts, any sense stimuli, sounds, smells, perhaps a change in light on your eyelids. With a curious and open mind, observing these things as objectively as possible, noticing that they're there, doing our best to detach from personally identifying with them with phrasing such as, there is a sound, there is a sensation of contact with the chair or with the floor. And perhaps we can take some time now in this space to notice the nature of our attention itself, how it can get pulled in one direction or another. And likewise, how it can be guided, like the light of a lighthouse or a flashlight, directed at one area in particular that we wish to attend to. And perhaps examining what it means to adjust the focus, the spread of this attention. If you can make it very diffuse or very concentrated. And again, doing our best in this practice to not identify personally with this attention as much as possible, with phrasing that is objective, such as the light of the attention is pointed at my feet, or this lighthouse of attention has been pulled towards a sound. Perhaps being curious, questioning what is observing the attention. Again, if and as you notice your focus drifting to thoughts, to commentaries, to stories or narratives, memories or anticipations, whenever these things happen, acknowledge that they are regular patterns of the mind. Be grateful for noticing, giving thanks to yourself, and then returning back to that point of present breath awareness in the nose, in the chest, or in the stomach, following the cycle of breathing for a few moments to recenter. Each time you notice and reset, that is a small victory in the practice of mindfulness. And so we will cherish the opportunity to notice distraction and drifting and return back to that point of present breath awareness and recenter. anything that your exploration uncovers and discovers, can perhaps make a small mental note of this without dwelling too much on narrative and commentary and analysis. Returning back to that point of breath awareness in the nose. Again, noticing the temperature of the air as it comes in. The sensation of it flowing deep into the lungs as the belly expands. The pressure as it builds, and then gentle exhale of warm air out the nose or the mouth and into the room. Perhaps noticing if the depth of your breathing or the length of breath cycles has changed over the last 20 minutes or so. Reconnecting our attention with feelings of support and grounding with the chair, the mat, the bed, or the floor beneath us. Noticing all the points of contact, the distribution of our weight, if we're leaning to the left or the right, forward or back, or perfectly balanced somewhere in between. Connect with the earth as our attention sinks down from our head, down along our spine into our heart space and our chest, allowing our attention to drop further still along the spine, down to the base. You're seated, or lying down the point of contact between the base of your spine and the support beneath you. And then, if possible, extending this attention, this awareness, the flashlight or lighthouse, allowing it to shine down deeper, further still. Taking a deep breath in, connecting with the ground, holding for a moment or two, and letting go of a strong exhale, releasing anything you're still holding on to that you wish to let go of. Again, deep inhale, holding at the top, and then releasing any tension, any stress, anything you're holding on to. Recentering back at the nose, following the breath as it comes and as it goes. Again, releasing any tension that might have built up around the eyebrows, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw, the mouth. And if there's any intention we wish to cultivate for the rest of this day or the rest of this week, you can call this intention invoke it, bring it to the center of our mind. Perhaps we wish to be calm and peaceful for the rest of the day, patient, compassionate, joyful, and grateful, or perhaps focused and concentrated. Whatever intention you wish to cultivate, you can take a moment to collect whatever it means to you, what it means to cultivate this intention. And then we can visualize it as a tiny seed that's glowing, a seed of light. And then on the next inhale, we can draw it from the room and plant it in our heart space. Relaxing on the exhale. Breathing in again, drawing in fresh, bright, clean air from the room. Stoking the ember of this intention, allowing it to glow, to expand. Filling the heart space now. Releasing on the exhale. On the next inhale, allowing it to be fed further still, growing, expanding to the whole chest. And releasing. On the next inhale, this intention expands, filling our whole body. Releasing on the exhale. Breathing in deep, allowing this intention to cover our whole body head to toe, extending from our toes up to the crown of our head, our whole body glowing with this intention. And then, as we're ready, relaxing our focus on this visualization, returning back to that point of present breath awareness. As you're ready and on your own time, you can take 5 or 6 more deep breaths in this space. If you'd like to continue this sit, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we can conclude our practice for now with 3 chimes. If it's our time, we may slowly open our eyes, wiggle our fingers and our toes. I'd like to thank you for sitting with me today. Namaste.